Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Raids back with another video. Today we're checking out the YouTuber assassinated by her own biggest fan. So I actually have no idea what this story is. I've never heard of this actually. So I'm actually surprised that SunnyV2 has made a video on this. I've never knew this happened. This is, I guess it's going to be a sad story. So obviously RIP to the YouTuber who lost their life here. Yeah, this is all new to me, man. So let's check it out. Let's see what SunnyV2 is saying. I don't know how long ago this was. It can't be recent, can it? I don't know, but I've really never heard of this situation. I maybe shouldn't be watching this at fucking 2 a.m., but hey, let's check it out.
On the 10th of June 2016, Christina Grimmie offered a hug to her most obsessed fan. She was pronounced dead less than an hour later. She'd begun on YouTube roughly 7 years beforehand, initially uploading covers of popular songs.
Hi.
Oh, this is old YouTube. This gotta be like 2009, 2010 when it first started.
I'm gonna sing Party in the USA.
And after only
back when covers were really big back then.
3 videos, Christina went viral. She'd gained 892,000 views by covering Miley Cyrus alongside her brother Marcus, who'd become a key figure. In Get to Know Christina Grimmie Part 2, she'd state, "My brother honestly is a really big influence on me. He's a year older than me and we're like best friends."
Damn, bro. Well, sometimes I wish I had that kind of relationship. I got a little sister, but like, bro, sometimes I feel like my relationship could be improved, bro. Like, but you know, that's something I gotta deal with myself. But yeah, it just got me thinking.
We always got along. There's never been really a time when we were like sibling rivalries ever.
They'd therefore begin making videos together.
I love my brother, who's also filming.
And after only a year of uploads, Christina was one of the top 50 most subscribed channels.
Hey guys, I recently reached a whopping 500,000 subscribers.
500K, and that was back then? Bro, she's all time. How have I never heard of this?
With her newly found fame, Christina made a huge announcement.
Don't forget to tune into the Ellen Show today. I'm gonna be singing
Ellen
me
Show.
and Tyler Ward.
Ellen Show was big back then.
Which made her even more popular.
Our next guest has been hailed as the queen of YouTube. With over 200 million views, she is the most popular unsigned artist on YouTube.
But despite also releasing her very first album,
oh, she has an album.
Christina's life still had its problems. She'd become so famous she had to leave her school, while trolls made Twitter accounts under Christina's name before making arrogant tweets.
Even a couple of my really close friends, they've just told me, all your fans like hate you now because you're being really cocky and rude. And I was like, but that's not me.
Yet in reality, she was the total opposite. She'd stayed.
Well, she seems pretty genuine. Off these few videos, I ain't gonna lie, she seems pretty genuine. I really don't know how this assassination happened.
I hate when people have big egos. I try to stay as grounded as I possibly can. I don't consider myself a famous person, so I kinda just do my thing, and my fans love it, and that's what makes me happy. Christina's humble nature was noticed by Selena Gomez, who reached out to start a friendship.
And there's Selena Gomez right there.
Oh my gosh, hi.
Jeez, Selena Gomez is big back then. I know that. Her and Justin Bieber. I don't know if they ever dated, but I know them two, they were a duo.
Selena.
And invite Christina on her very first tour.
Her name is Christina Grimmie, and we found her on YouTube. We got to see her video, and now she's a part of our team, and she's part of our family.
After every stop, Christina did a meet and greet, giving her fans the chance to meet her and her brother. This turned out to be one of her favorite parts.
My favorite part, though, of tour has been meeting everyone from all these different countries.
Subsequently trying to meet fans at every single show.
And I loved meeting everyone, all the fans, they were so great.
The number of which had grown to over 3 million. She'd also appeared in different ads, placed 3rd overall on The Voice TV show.
She was on The Voice?
And was selling thousands of concert tickets, the next of which was scheduled at the Plaza Live in Orlando, Florida. She'd promote the event by tweeting, "Orlando, come out to the show tonight at the Plaza Live. Starts at 7.
So this must have been 2016 time around.
30, hyping up the concert.
I still never heard of this. I was in like, what grade was I in? I was like 5th or 6th grade.
Like she'd do with any other.
We're in Orlando today. Please come to the show if you live near Orlando, Florida. We are at the Plaza Live. Please come out.
The show commenced with her brother on guitar, which when combined with Christina's singing, got the crowd so hyped she took the time to thank them.
You guys are awesome! Oh my goodness!
Everybody was delighted to see Christina live, except for a guy in the back who barely moved a muscle.
Oh my god, don't tell me this is a fool.
He wore a black cap and flannelette shirt.
Yo, no offense, but if you wearing this, bro, I already know you're a menace or you're a farmer boy or some. I'm sorry, bro. You're some southern U.S. guy, bro. That's how they dress.
Purchased a ticket under Kevin James Loibl. He'd grown up 2 hours away in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Hey, but if you got that on and you're looking to target me, I don't want no smoke, man. Please, like, I just want peace, bro. I just want peace. Like, we can resolve the issue. Just email me, man. You could email me.
In what was described as a semi-abusive household. Kevin told him his mother beat him with a frying pan, threw dishes at him, and broke his brother's arm. His mother then passed away when he was only 21, after which his father began dating someone new, although over a 2-year span, police were called 6 times about fights between the two, often involving alcohol and violence. He worked...
Damn, man, it's like, I don't know, I assume he's gonna be the one doing the assassination, but you can see why, like, I don't know, he's mentally messed up and things happen. Now he's probably turned into a mentally ill person, like a lot of these shooters out there in the U.S. Or not even the U.S., just in general, with all these mass shooter things going on in the world. You could see, imagine dealing with this. Like, I've nowhere dealt with anything remote to this type of nature, you know? This guy had, his mom was beating him up, and then his mom died when he was still at a young age at 21. Then we have his dad, who started dating a new woman, brought her into the house, and then they're fighting and stuff like that. Like, imagine seeing all that. Like, I could definitely see someone getting their mind messed up for sure. And it sucks because these other people, like the adults in this situation, they shouldn't have had kids in the first place. Because now, look, that spreads on. And now we have these kids being messed up people. These kids might have more kids. It's just going to spread on like a virus, like I keep saying.
A part-time job at Best Buy, but Kevin was awkward with people. Managers moved him around to different departments over the 8 years he worked there, settling on him working on computers for the Geek Squad to reduce his interaction with customers, and Kevin's personal life wasn't any different.
See, and he probably had no one to guide him because both his parents were messed up.
He dropped out of college, covered his window.
I'm not trying to say it's justified of what he's doing. I'm just saying, like, obviously he looks like a school threat, but you gotta understand the background.
With tinfoil and spent all day every day playing World of Warcraft. But Kevin wasn't the only one who liked to play games.
We're doing a lot of gaming on this tour. As you can see, we've got the Wii U set up. We got Marth as our little mascot.
Christina never stopped talking about her love for gaming.
You name it, I play it.
With her channel's initial name being Zelda X Love 64. In case you didn't know already, I'm obsessed with Zelda, hence the name Zelda X Love 64. Ocarina of Time is the...
Oh, Ocarina of Time has a good soundtrack. I took a music class and I heard some of the songs on there. It's nice.
Best Zelda game out there, although there are a lot.
I'm very thankful for electronics, video games, television, and the internet.
After learning about this, Kevin became obsessed. To impress Christina, he lost 50 pounds, got LASIK eye surgery, had his teeth whitened, and got hair implants to cover up his receding hairline. However, Christina didn't know that Kevin even existed, and instead fell in love with her producer Steven Reza. On the morning of her concert, they'd share the...
Man, this world is dangerous. You don't know who's upset. This is like a Stan situation, Eminem Stan thing.
Messages shown on screen. Meanwhile, Kevin James Loibl was spotted buying weapons. He'd keep them in his jacket until the show finished.
How did this guy get how did this guy get into the show with the weapon?
At which point Christina...
I mean, I guess it's what? Even 2016, yo, you gotta have security measures at that time. It's not 2001 when 9/11 was happening.
Christina held her standard meet and greet.
It's just a routine meet and greet. People of all walks of life.
Feels safe. It feels like there's no need for security.
I mean, we've done this hundreds of times.
Should stand beside...
and then now some random kid has fucked it up and now they're gonna have to do triple security.
This yellow barrier...
You can't have things in the world because nobody has trust because one person was gonna fuck it up.
Videoed by fans with her brother in the background. Christina took this final photo before being approached by Kevin James Loibl. As seen in previous videos, her natural instinct was to offer fans a hug, doing the same for Kevin before...
Damn, bro, why'd you have to take... Bro, come on, she seems so genuine, man. This is sad.
He'd shoot her point blank.
What Christina would do, she'd always just like open up her arms for a hug. That was her thing. The next thing you know, a couple shots go off.
Bro, I don't even
Christina's
want to
brother
hear
tackled
this.
the
No.
shooter, who then turned the gun on himself. Police were on site within only minutes and quickly rushed Christina to hospital in critical condition.
Man, you gotta roll with security guards.
Adam Levine instantly wrote, "I'm sad, shocked, and confused.
Even security guards, you might not be able to be able to save yourself.
We love you so much, Grimmy. We are all praying hard you can pull through this." However, after only 35 minutes, a tragic announcement was made.
A singer on the rise to stardom is dead, and police trying to figure out why the gunman shot her at an Orlando concert.
When the media rushed to the shooter's house, they'd find a note written by his parents reading, "Deepest sorrow for lost, to the family, friends, and fans of the very talented, loving Christina Grimmie. No other comments." While back at the scene of the crime,
I'm not
the media was
gonna comment on the spelling, because obviously
asking how this wasn't prevented.
There was barely any back check. The only thing that they were looking for is for food and drinks. They weren't looking.
shit, I know a place. It's not a show, but I know a place where they got security. It's a pretty attractive place in the area, and they don't be checking shit, man.
For weapons. They only for weapons. They didn't do pat downs or anything. They just didn't do anything.
Man, I hope nothing goes wrong there, but I'm just saying, like, shit.
Bags barely. And that's it.
In the days that followed, the plaza's former general manager came forward to state it was not publicly known that the entire management team was replaced on June 1st, just 9 days before the incident. He continued, "I believe the replacements hired were completely inexperienced and ill-prepared to manage the plaza. Sadly, this tragedy occurred the very first concert managed by the new staff."
They weren't being security guards, they were just kind of standing there like having a good time. They were more concerned about like bringing water bottles in.
The incident was so unusual, it's hard to know who.
Bro, that is hella unusual. You don't see something like this every day. This is like more unusual than a school shooter.
Blame except for Kevin himself. Fans simply focused on the singer writing, "Christina, now you're..."
And why did it happen to her specifically?
"On the wings of your dragon. Be at peace now, for you are now God's angel. Your hypnotic voice fills the heavens." Selena Gomez wrote, "My heart is absolutely broken. I miss
This
you,
is sad,
Christina,"
man.
before dedicating a show to her.
"And I don't really understand how this really happened, but I would like to dedicate this next song to her."
That she wasn't able to finish as she was simply too sad. The voice added, "There are no words. We lost a beautiful soul with an amazing voice. Our hearts go out to the friends, fans, and family of At The Real Grimmie," while hundreds of other celebrities also offered their condolences.
I've literally been crying for 2 days straight.
Perhaps no one was more devastated than Christina's boyfriend.
The grief from that really messed me up as a man. Cursing
Damn.
God had me getting into fist fights and getting blackout drunk every night. Messed my life up.
Except for maybe Christina's mother. Yet Marcus Grimmie wrote on Facebook, "I found out this morning that Adam Levine personally called my mother and said he'll pay for the funeral and her plane flight. Now a friend just told me to look at the GoFundMe page and I see it is at 100K. Literally, I have no words." They
Yeah,
held
at least
not
there's some good people in this world.
only a funeral but a vigil as well, where one of Christina's tweets was publicly read. "Sometimes God allows terrible things to happen in your life and you don't know why." This only became more true when her mother died from breast cancer 2 years later in 2018. Wholesomely, however, they're now buried side by side.
Christina touched so many lives that 7 years, almost 7 years after her passing, people still care about her. So that goes to just kind of show what kind of person she was.
Legacy. Wow, that might be, that might be the saddest story I've seen on this YouTube platform, honestly. I know SunnyV2 dropped the saddest moments in YouTube history, which is on the screen right now. Like last week, I didn't see it because I didn't react to it, but bro, this might be the saddest thing I ever seen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Rest in peace to her, man. It's crazy.